Dear student, today in this topic I am going to explain how we can measure the national income with the help of expenditure method. So expenditure method is also known as income disposable method. Why it is called income disposable method? Because factor income which is generated by the people will be spent on different goods and services. It can't be saved, all the money can't be saved, and that's why it is known as expenditure method. Here there are four main components of expenditure method. First is the government final consumption expenditure. In the short form we can say GFCE. So government final consumption expenditure refers the total expenditure which is incurred by the government for administrative services. For example, expenditure on defense, expenditure on health, education and other things. Second is the private final consumption expenditure. So private final consumption expenditure means all the households are ready to spend their money on different goods and services. So that goods may be durable, semi-durables and perishables. Okay. So all the households will come under the private final consumption expenditure. Even the businessman will also come under the private final consumption expenditure. So if we will take the businessman, it means the capital goods will be purchased by them, and that is also a part of private final consumption expenditure. Next is the gross domestic capital formation. So capital formation means increase in capital goods or increase in all those goods by which we can generate further income. So capital investment include first, that is the inventory investment, residential investment such as construction work. Next we can say public investment and so on. Next is the net export. So net export means export minus import. So if we add all these four components such as government final consumption expenditure, private final consumption expenditure, gross domestic capital formation, net export, so all four will make the gross domestic product at market price. So why it is called the market price? Because all the goods which is purchased by the consumers, households, government, okay, so that includes indirect taxes, and that's why it is known as market price. Here there are some notes, and this is the basic. Unless you will not keep it in your mind, it will be very difficult to calculate the national income. So note number 1, net imports, if it is given in the data, it will be always subtracted. Here the net export will be added, but if that is given net import, so in place of subtraction, in place of addition, we will subtract it. Now the third component is gross domestic capital formation. So gross domestic capital formation has two main components. First is the gross domestic fixed capital formation, and second is the change in stock, and that is also known as inventory stock. So change in stock is also known as closing minus opening stock. So here, if in the data that is given gross domestic fixed, that is the most important word, fixed capital formation, it means we have to take change in stock to make gross domestic capital formation. Now Here that is the net export, means export minus import. So overall we can say, if in the data that is the net domestic capital formation is given and we have to calculate gross domestic capital formation, it means in net domestic capital formation we will add depreciation. If only the gross fixed capital formation is given, in that case change in stock will be added. So in this way we can use these components to solve the national income, and with the help of these components we will able to calculate national income. Thank you.